evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kington Folk Club. So nice to see everybody here on this nice evening. As usual, I'm not going to do too much waffling. We've got 5 or 6 people here today to play. So if those who come regularly know, we do 2 in the first half, 1 in the second half. But given that we've got 5 people, we'll do 2 and 2 if you want to. Okay, so have a think. Other than that, I will kick us off by introducing somebody else. So, Les, Ian and Andrew.
I expect there's some tuning up to it. We'll do watching you first.
Yeah.
Or am I a bit flat? For a shout. You alright? Yeah. So good. Sorry about the tune up and stuff like that. So this is a couple of songs we've been practicing together and having fun. So we thought we'd bring them out and play them to you. First one I might have sung here before. It's just about watching birds. It's called Watching You. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've been watching you, seeing you every day, peering without notice, in a moment flown away. Heard your songs in the morning, glimpsed you in the evening light, been watching you. Well, I've been watching you behind my window blinds, you rummaging and feeding, well you're always occupied, seeing you wooing, travelling for your nests, seeing you tending to your young, been watching you. I found your names and learnt where you be found, read about your colours and your kinds, learned about your journeys from the north to the south. How you come so far, I just don't know. I've been watching you, seeing you every day, appearing without notice, in a moment flown away. Heard your songs in the morning, glimpsed you in the evening light. And if you go away when seasons mark the time, I'll be watching for you when you come again. Be watching for you when you come again. And next one called Good Man. And I think the story will become apparent, so I won't explain it. A good man died today. Our sorrow can be told. Our souls cry out for meaning, but reason can't be found. Lamenting words not spoken, intentions not fulfilled. We falter in our grief on the day a good man died. So we gather in to watch and comfort those he loved, remembering his ways and the stories of his life. We smile now at his frailties, we boast now of his strengths. We love the man we've lost on the day a good man talk of faith and hope to restore our wavering trust, yet wonder how a good man could still be overcome. But we'll lift a glass to honor him and say that we do well. If we could live as well as he on the day, this road will be a harder road without him to walk beside us. But we'll lift a glass to honor him and say that we do well. If we could live as well as he on the day a good man died. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. Right. Thanks to Les, Ian, and Matthew. Next up, we have Brian.
Thank you.
Can you see that okay, Brian? Would you like a little...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, Brian, everybody.
Good evening. Well, the first song is just idle thinking, just sort of letting your mind wander and looking up into the sky. And it's called Night Focus. There's a sign up in the sky. It's not low, but way up high. It's cold outside, so stay within. I don't know where to begin. Hold my hand, I need a guide. Afraid to go, I just want to hide. Come with me and don't look back. Travel far, but keep on track. Never take to flying high. Will I live or will I die? Ocean's deep but has a floor. Space is not a closing door. Magnify and bring in focus. It's just there to really help us see the stars till darkness borders. See the charts, they're all in order. Never take will I live or will I die? Ocean's deep but has a floor. Space has not a closing door. Never take to flying high. Will I live or will I die? The ocean's deep but has a floor. Space is not a closing door. There's a sign up in the sky. It's not low, but way up high. It's cold outside, so stay within. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Thank you. Next song is song by what Debbie Reynolds sang on Crying in the Rain. And it's called All I Do Is Dream of You. All I do is dream of you all night through. But with the dawn I still go on dreaming of you. You're every song, you're every song, you're every thought, you're everything, you're every song I ever sing. Summer, winter, autumn and spring, and were there more than 24 hours in skies are blue, morning room and nighttime too. All I do the whole day through is dream of you. Join in if you like. All I do is dream of you the whole night through. With the dawn, I still go on dreaming of you. You're every thought, you're everything, you're every song I'd ever sing. Summer, winter, autumn and spring, and were there more than 24 hours in a day, they'd be spent in sweet content, just dreaming away. When skies are grey, when skies are blue, morning, noon and nighttime too, all I do the whole day through is dream of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brian. Okay, next up we have Mary and Jane. And Jane and Mary. That was cross country, wasn't it? Are you standing, Jane, or are you standing? Mary and Jane, everybody.
Started yet. Jen and I were going to sing this song last month, but we couldn't make it. So we're going to carry on our tradition of doing seasonal songs out of season. This is sort of out of season because it's not really spring yet. So here we are. It's commonly known as, it's an old hymn, an old Easter hymn, I believe. Now the green blade rises. You can get a note. Now the green blade rises from the buried grain. We that in the dark earth many days has lain. Love lives again, that with the dead has been. Love has come again, like wheat that springeth green. In the grave they laid him, love whom men had slain, thinking that never he would wake again. Laid in the earth like grain that sleeps unseen. Love has come again, like wheat that springeth green. Forth he came at Easter, like the risen grain. He that for 3 days in the grave has lain, quick from the dead, my risen Lord has seen. Love has come again, like wheat that springeth green. again. Fields of our hearts that dead and bare have been, love has come again like wheat that springeth green. Love has come again like wheat that springeth green. There you go. Now I'm saying. I'm going to stop. I'm going to take us back a few hundred years. I was sort of looking for songs to do or tunes to do tonight, and I came across this one, which I haven't done for years. And it's a beautiful, beautiful tune from the dance review by Susato, I think. Several hundred years old. Mon Ami.
Marvellous. Right, next up we have Arthur. For those of you who are a little bit late, we are offering up 2 in the first half and 2 in the second half, because there's slightly less of it this evening, just as a heads up to naughty kids in the back row. Right. Happy, Elton?
No, I'm happy.
Fabulous. Arthur, everybody.
I'm happy. Where shall I start? I don't know. Start down there, I think. Yeah. Miracle today, wasn't it? Sun came out. I planted a lot of seeds today. Let me just reach in. Oh shit. If those money that bought days of your life, which would you choose to be top of the pile? Would it be early or would it be late? Or would it be daily with your own soulmate? Our hearts are running wild, like the dancing of the sea. But we're the luckiest of all to be living here and free. Yeah, living here and free. Look around here. Won't you look around there? I've been looking around just about everywhere. What did I find there? Yeah, left in a pile, the debris of life. No, I didn't smile. We have made no sacrifice. We buy life by the ton. If we don't lose a little vice, we'll wonder where life's gone. Yeah, wonder where life's gone. Well, we have made no sacrifice. We buy life by the ton. If we don't lose a little vice, we'll wonder where life's gone. Yeah, wonder where life's gone. Turn to your learning, keep loving your soul. Offer your friendship wherever you go. Curb your desire to feed only your own heart. Don't waste your fire, keeping nations apart. We know the love is strong, enough to keep us going long, but we can only hope they're listening and make good of the wrong, make good of the wrong, make good of the wrong. If there was money, what days of your life, which would you choose? didn't tell you what the title of that song was. It was Top of the Pile. This is top of here. Aha. Normally spill most of it. I'm trying not to make a fool of myself drinking beer on stage. This is called Among Your Thoughts Tonight. It's a love song. Poet come, poet sing, poet bring a little ring-a-ding into the life we lead. It would be fine indeed. Farmer come, farmer sing, throw your seed out to the air, way up upon the gentle wind. It's where it all begins. It goes where it is blown, grows where it is sown. Yes, it nourishes all the love that we have known. Love, I say, come today, carry all your hopes and throw them in the friendship pool. Oh yeah, that would be very cool. Lover come, lover sing, lover bring your heart into the ring and lay down by my side. I'll take it for a ride. But don't forget to light a candle and hold your light up high. It's best if you stay in the light, maybe a little shy. Remember, I'm still here to help you and love you for your smile. And I wanna be among your thoughts tonight. See the sun, see the stars, they are there to make us realize that we are oh so small. Bike in the hall. See the sun shining in. Shall we get up today and go out for a run? That would be so much fun. You can lead the way and you may hear me say, I love to see the sunshine in your eyes. Oh, the smile in your eyes, it was waiting all the while and now you own the prize. I think the poet's wise. Rest your head by my side, I can take you down the path leading you into the promised land, just like the poet can. But don't forget to light a candle and hold your light up high. It's best if you stay in the light, maybe a little shy. Remember, I'm still here to help you and love you for your smile. And I wanna be among your thoughts. Yes, I wanna be among your thoughts. Remember, I'm still here to help you and love you for your style. And I wanna be among your thoughts. Oh, I wanna be among your thoughts. Yes, I wanna be among your thoughts tonight. Thank you, and for my next trick I'm going to magic up Barry. Oh, here he is.
as if by magic. Thank you, Arthur. Okay, right, next up we have John. Music stand, John?
No,
Fabulous.
this time. Through Hampton Court Maze, isn't it?
Yeah, good. Right, John, everybody.
I should have done this when I arrived, but I was so busy getting a beer. Stuff. Oh, I've got a rocking chair. This might be a dangerous chair, Barry.
Miles peril, I wouldn't go dangerous.
John, play some rock and roll, mate.
Rock and roll, yeah.
Roll, come on.
Would you like another one, John?
I'll be alright unless this collapses. Isn't there a Bob Dylan song about rocking chair?
Probably. No, most things.
Well, here's a bit of a blues. Well, I know my babe, she's bound to love me some. Yes, I know my woman, she's bound to love me some. While she throws her arms around me like a circle round the sun. Lay down last night, I was trying to take my rest. Lay down last night, I was trying to take my rest. But my mind got to wandering like wild geese in the west. Sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. Sun's gonna shine on my back door someday. You know the wind's gonna blow my blues away. Well, I know my babe, she's bound to love me some. Yes, I know my woman, she's bound to love me some. Well, she throws her arms around me like a circle round the sun. This is a song that's written by Jackson C. Frank, who was very well known by people that knew him, but a lot of people don't seem to have ever heard of him. But he wrote a lot of good songs.
Take a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone now, wherever I've been and gone now, wherever I have gone, the blues have run the game. Send out for whiskey, darling, send out for gin. Me and room service, baby, me and room service, go now. Me and room service, babe, we're living a life of sin. When I'm not drinking, baby, you're on my mind. When I'm not drinking, girl, when I'm not sleeping now, when I'm not sleeping, baby, you know you find me crying. Living is a gamble, honey, loving's much the same. Wherever I have gone now, wherever I've rolled those dice, wherever I have played the blues, they've run the game. Try another city, honey, try another town. Wherever I have gone now, wherever I've been and gone now, wherever I have gone, the blues, they followed me down. Catch a boat to England, darling, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone now, wherever I've been and gone now, wherever I have gone, the blues have run the game.
Thank you. Okay, next up we have Greg. All right.
Yeah.
Greg, everybody.
Hey, Greg! Hey! What the hell, Greg?
Yeah. Well, that camera never lies. I've seen myself on that camera. If you find that I'm starting to speed up because I'm getting so excited, please, I'd likely if you just do that and say calm down. There we go. All right.
Run over and step on your toes, mate.
Right. The first one is a relationship song. It's either I or us. I went searching for an us. Many wrong for the both of us. We got going and it felt good. I became us, you be sure. Then I started drinking the other side of town. When you wanted me, I wasn't around. I got gambling on making lust. Stakes were low regarding us. Is it I or is it us? I've gotta know, I've hit the dust. Is it us, or is it I? I'm in cry corner, oh my, I didn't sleep, I didn't care.
the wheels come off and I'm dragging my heels. You're now drinking the other side of town. All loved up at the family vow. Is it I or is it us? I've gotta know if we hit the dust. Is it us or is it I? I'm in cry. Now men, listen, when you're happy and your woman is just, don't think about getting on, and that's a must. Is it us or is it I? I'm in cry corn. Oh my, oh my. Is it I or is it us? I've gotta know. Is it us or is it I? I'm in cry corn. Oh my, forever together until the day we die. Yeah. Thank you. Right. I don't know. I suppose a lot of you will, if you hear something, you'll write it down and think, well, I'll put that in a song. Well, I've done that at the last acoustic evening at the Lion Cafe, and I said £6.10. I thought that's a great piece, £6.10. Somebody else said, so you're not a billionaire yet? And I thought those two would go, so I put them in this song. Okay, it's a bit different. There we go. Number 4. Now sing along with the chorus where you can. They say you earn £1 million through your life. They say you earn £1 million through your life. They say you earn £1 million, that is a hell of a lot. They say you earn £1 million through your life. Friday I got the bus from John Boy's, Kington Hill. On Friday got the bus from John Boy's, Kington Hill. I planned to get there, wait and be there early. That goddamn bus cost me £5.80. I paid and got on the bus to from Kington Hill. Well, I lived the life of a king in Kington town, and those pretty little ladies were free, and there were plenty around. Now I partied like it was my last day. I partied like it was my last day. I could get used to living that way, till my head hit the pillow and I slept the clock around. It's new. They say you earn £1 million through your life. They say you earn £1 million through your life. They say you earn £1 million, that is a hell of a lot. They say you earn £1 million through your life. Thank you. Well, they say you earn £1 million through your life, and I thought about that saying a million times. Well, if a normal life you could earn £1 million, well, I'd live longer and earn £1 billion. What's the harm in trying? You only have one life. Well, they say you earn £1 million through your life. Well, they say you earn £1 million. say you earn £1,000,000, that is a hell of a lot. They say you earn £1,000,000 through your life. Yeah. Well, I live longer than most old folk do. Yes, I live longer than most old folk do. But all the folk that I knew and met said, so you're not a billionaire yet. I just turned and smiled and said, what is it to you? Well, they say you earn £1,000,000 through your life. Well, they say you earn £1,000,000 through your life. Well, I move on and I'm gonna remember me. Remember this song. The best things are free in your life. You've forgotten already? Remember the best things are free in your life. Yay! Thank you. Wonderful. How brave. Thank you, Greg. Right. Okay. Next up, we have David. David, do you want the music stand, or you?
No.
You're all good. Very much. Wonderful. David, everybody.
It's can't remember how many years ago. There's a very, very talented singer-songwriter who was part of the Faces at one time and then went on his own and collaborated with lots of people. It was Ronnie Lane. And he died in 1997 and on the 4th of June, so this is about the closest do that we've got to his birthday. He wrote lots of stuff, Ooh La La, Ichiku Park and stuff like that as well. But he wrote a lot of stuff on his own. And he was from a folk background. Plus, is there anybody in the room known as with Annie as a Christian name? There is. Last time I saw Annie at the Oxford, I said I'd sing this if I could remember it. So this song is called Annie. It's by Ronnie Lane. Ronnie Lane actually died of multiple sclerosis, and not many people knew he lived in America. And throughout his later life, all of his healthcare was provided by a lot of his friends like Rod Stewart and people from Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant and others as well. But he was a wonderfully talented singer-songwriter and not very well known. So I'm gonna do my best with this. This is called Annie. Old oaks stand tall, Annie, seen the world grow small, Annie. But when they fall, Annie, where will we be? Winter has come, Annie, no strength in the sun, Annie. And when it's gone, Annie, where shall we be? When all those colours have faded, when old Jack comes to call, don't tell them no, tell them maybe, oh now, Annie, may God bless us all. Oh yeah, Annie, God bless us all. Hear the children they call, Annie, every leaf must fall, Annie. God bless us all, Annie, wherever we'll be. When all those colours have faded, when old Jack comes to call, don't tell them no, tell them maybe, oh now, Annie, may God bless us all. Oh yeah, Annie, God bless us all. Thank you. And the second one was a weekend back. We were in Mablethorpe on the East Links coast and celebrating a big family do. And there were lots and lots of photographs of family, and there was some with my grandparents sitting on the beach in deck chairs, and my grandfather was wearing a winged tie, a winged shirt, tie, waistcoat, jacket, and his boots, and he didn't have a handkerchief on his head, and my dad was there in a blazer and a t-shirt and shorts on the beach. And so the thing that came to mind, which was very popular, my dad used to recite, were monologues by Stan Unwin. So this one is set in Blackpool. It used to be that in the middle of summer, when they used to have what was called Wakes Weeks. So if you're on the East Midlands, you went east. If you're on the west side, you went west. And if you're on the west side, unfortunately, you might end up in Blackpool, where this is set. So this one is called The Lion and Albert. There's a famous seaside place called Blackpool that's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Albert, their son. A grand little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell, with a stick with an horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworths could sell. They didn't think much to the oceans, the waves they were fiddling and small. There were no wrecks, and nobody drowned. In fact, nothing to laugh at all. So seeking for further amusement, they paid and went into the zoo, where they had lions and tigers and camels and old ale and sandwiches too. There were one great lion called Wallace. His nose were all covered with scars. He lay in a somnolent posture, with the side of his face on the bars. Now Albert had heard about lions, how they were ferocious and wild. To see Wallace lying so peaceful, well, it didn't seem right to the child. So straightway the brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with the horse's head handle and poked it in Wallace's ear. You could see that the lion didn't like it, for giving a kind of a roar, he pulled Albert inside the cage with him and swallowed the little lad whole. Then Pa, who had seen the occurrence and didn't know what to do next, said, "Mother, yon lion's et Albert." And Mother said, "Well, I am vexed." Then Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite rightly, when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that the lion had eaten their son. The keeper was quite nice about it. He said, "Ooh, what a nasty mishap. Are you sure that it's your boy he's eaten?" Pa said, "Am I sure? There's his cap." The managers had to be sent for. He came and he said, "What's to do?" Pa said, "Yon lion's et Albert, and him in his Sunday clothes too." Then Mother said, "Right's right, young fella. I think it's a shame and a sin for a lion to go and eat Albert, and after we've paid to come in." The manager wanted no trouble. He took out his purse right away, saying, "How much to settle the matter?" And Pa said, "What do you usually pay?" But Mother had turned a bit awkward when she thought where her Albert had gone. She said, "No, someone's got to be summoned." So that was decided upon. Then off they went to the police station in front of the magistrate chap. They told him what happened to Albert and proved it by showing his cap. The magistrate gave his opinion that no one was really to blame, and he said that he hoped the Ramsbottoms would have further sons to their name. At that, Mother got proper blazing. "And thank you, sir, kindly," said she. "What waste all our lives raising children to feed ruddy lions, not me."
Wonderful. Okay, and to finish off our first half, we have Lucy. Lucy, everybody! Woo!
Well, in the second half, we might sing something together if we can agree on anything. But I was going to start with a fairly serious song. There are many variations on this song. It's called "The Bonny Boy," and I learned it from an Irish songbook. But the one when I researched it, it said it was thought to be based on a Scottish story of a laird in the 17th century, an arranged marriage. A laird tried to marry did marry his daughter off to an eligible, very young gentleman, and it's called "The Bonny Boy." I had an idea that I was going to rewrite this with some different words, but I'll try and remember the original instead. The trees are growing tall, my love. the grass is growing green, and many a cruel and bitter night that I alone have been. It is a cruel and bitter night that I must lie alone. Oh, the bonny boy is young, but he's growing. Oh, father, dearest father, I fear you do me wrong, for to go and get me married to one who is so young. He is only 16 years, and I am 21. Oh, the bonny boy is young, but he's growing. Oh, daughter, dearest daughter, I do not do you wrong, for to go and get you married to one who is so young. For he will be a match for you when I am dead and gone. Oh, the bonny boy is young, but he's growing. You can join in that last line, it comes again. Well, at the age of 16 years, he was a married man, and at the age of 17, the father of a son. And at the age of 18, o'er his grave the grass grew green. Cruel death put an end to his growing. I'll weave my love a shroud of the finest Holland brown, and as I am a-weeping it, the tears they will run down. For once I had a true love, and now he's lying low. But I'll nurse his bonny boy while he's growing. The trees are growing tall, my love, the grass is growing green, and many's a cruel and bitter night that I alone have been. It is a cruel and bitter night that I must lie alone. Oh, the bonny boy is young, but he's growing. Thank you. And I thought I'd follow that with a silly song, and probably a good way to end the first half. And I think it's based on a folk song, but I can't remember the original. But I think the original chorus went turala, turali, turala, turali, something like that. But this is called the Muck Spreader Song. So the chorus goes, fling it here, fling it there, and if you're standing by, then you'll all get your share. So you have to join in with that bit, okay? The tune of the chorus is, fling it here, fling it there, and if you're standing by, then you'll all get your share. Way down on our farm we are right up to date, for mechanisation's the byword of late. For every task there's a gadget to match, and our new muck spreader's the best of the batch. Fling it here, fling it there, and if you're standing by, then you'll all get your share. Now young Walter Hodgkins, he brought back a load of liquid manure from the farm up the road. Young Walter, he hummed as he drove down the street, and his load also hummed in the afternoon heat. Fling it here, fling it there, and if you're standing by, then you'll all get your share. Now the vicarage windows were all open wide, when a generous helping descended inside. The vicar at table intoned, let us pray, when this manure from heaven came flying his way. Fling it here, fling it there, And if you're standing by, then you'll all get your share. In her garden, Miss Pringle was quite scandalised. My goodness, she cried, I have been fertilised. And the Methodist minister's teetotal wife got plastered for the very first time in her life. Fling it here, fling it there. And if you're standing by, then you'll all get your share. Fling it here, fling it there. And if you're standing by, then you'll all get your share. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lucy. Okay, right, that is the end of our first half, so please go and refresh yourselves. Fabulous, right, it's my wonderful pleasure to invite back to the stage. I say invite back to the stage, they're already here, but we have Liz, Ian, and Andrea. Woo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Do 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 Well, I'm not done with walking when there's so many paths that I've not found, the places I've not rested to take in a pleasant view. So with old bones, burns and blisters, I'm gonna keep on stepping out, 'cause I'm not done with walking, not yet. Do 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 do. Boots and mud and sky, and I'm not done with loving, 'cause it's love that follows me around. Without love I'm just empty, sounding like some clanging bell. Well, love is patient, love is kind, love is dangerous and wild, and I'm not done with loving, not yet. Do 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 do. Love never ends, and I'm not done with hollering out to any place I go, any time of day, any song that I remember, any tune that comes to mind. Be there ones or tens or thousands, I'm gonna bawl out to them all, 'cause I'm not done with hollering out yet. Do 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 do. Won't you sing us one we know? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Love never ends. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boots and mud and sky. Boots and mud and sky. Boots and mud and sky. Well, if you're up for a bit of a dance round, this is a polka.
It is, yes.
And you guys are in charge.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you so much. Brilliant, thank you. Right, okay, next up we have Brian.
Thanks, Mike.
Which one's the wobbly one? They both feel fairly wobbly, John. I don't know which one's.
I managed to cope with that. Mind is a good partner. She's away, so never mind.
Good. Wonderful. Brian, everybody.
Thank you. I must admit, all you talented guys out there and girls, and nice to play here at Kington. This next song is called Coventry Girl, a song I wrote about my late wife. Okay. Oh, it's audience participation as well. When the chorus comes, all you need to sing nice and loudly is, "Oh, Coventry girl, fell in love with a Coventry girl." Okay?
Yeah. Good.
I fell in love with a girl so pretty. Late one night we met in a bar. She came from the suburbs of Coventry City. She said, "Young sir, have you travelled from afar?" And I said, "Maybe I've come from a tropical isle. Maybe I've trekked from deepest Peru. Maybe I've come from just 1 mile. Don't travel no further now, I met you." This is your turn. Oh, Coventry girl, fell in love with a Coventry girl. And she said, "You must travel just a little bit longer, although I think you're the man for me. You'll find a love that much, much stronger, and you can come back and marry me." Oh, Coventry girl, fell in love with a Coventry girl. So I travelled on till I came to a door. I knocked very loudly and it opened wide. I entered in and I fell to the floor. "Forgive me, Lord, my sins," I cried. Oh, Coventry girl, fell in love with a Coventry girl. So I find true love and a wife so pretty. Same young girl I met in the bar. She came from the suburbs of Coventry City. Became my princess, became my star. But now she lives in a place so pretty. Late one night, traveled afar. She came same young girl who came Coventry City. A princess on a brand new star. Oh, Coventry girl, fell in love with a Coventry girl. Oh, Coventry girl, fell in love with a Coventry girl. Right. If you know the next one, I think it's by Kathy Mattea, and it's Ready for the Storm. A few people probably know this one. Oh, the waves crushing and the tide pulls out. It's an angry sea, but there is no doubt that the lighthouse will keep shining out to warn the lonely sailor. The lightning strikes and the wind cuts cold through the sailor's boat to the sailor's soul, till there's nothing left that you can hold except the rolling ocean. But I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Ready for the storm. Oh, give me mercy for my dreams, 'cause every confrontation seems to tell me what it really means to be this lonely sailor. And when you take me by your side, you love me warm and you love me, and I should have realized I had no reason to be frightened. But I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Ready for the storm. The distant sea is no real friend, but time will take its time, and you will find that in the end it brings to me this lonely sailor. And when the sky begins to clear, the sun it melts away my fear. I'll cry a silent weary tear for those that need to love me. And I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Ready for, but I am ready for the storm. Yes, sir, ready. I am ready for the storm. Ready for the storm. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you very much. See you. Marvellous, right. May I welcome you back? Mayor, welcome back, Mary. Do you need any
Yeah,
stuff?
fine. I don't need anything.
Nothing at all? Mary, everybody!
Thank you. We've just had a polka. Now we're going to have a slip jig. The butterfly. Oops. A little bit of fluff. Now, ladies and gentlemen, audience participation is now obligatory for this, because you're going to be my backing vocals. Haven't been able to practice this with these, so it could go horribly wrong. You're going to sing a kind of riff all the way through, and I'm going to teach it to you. So if you allow me to sing it once without joining in, you'll get the idea of it. It's bite, very simple, bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces, a bite at a time. Now that you see it, bite-sized pieces, and when you do the bite, it's the same note, a bite at a time, and it's the same note again, bite-sized pieces. So it's 3 times for bite-sized pieces, beat, beat, a bite at a time. Let's do it now. And when you've got it, I'll do the other bit. Bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces, a bite at a time, bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces. Can't hear you. Bite-sized pieces, a bite at a time. Carry on. Bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces. Keep going. A bite at a time. Carry on. Bite-sized pieces ain't the right size. Bite-sized pieces don't satisfy. Bite-sized pieces are the way to eat an elephant, but who wants a bite at a time? Bite-sized pieces ain't the right size. Bite-sized pieces don't satisfy. Bite-sized pieces are the way to eat an elephant, but who once abided a time. Bite size, who wants to buy? Who wants a abide? Who wants an elephant abide at a time? Bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces, bite-sized pieces. Abide at a time. Oh, I could have gone so wrong.
Thank you very much, May. Wonderful, right. May I invite back to the stage Arthur?
Hello.
Right, very good. Arthur, everybody!
I've just realised we'll stand behind this line. It's the camera. Okay. Yeah, so this song is a song I wrote for somebody I used to sing with. Dearest heart, I love your smile when we sing for a while. Nobody can deny it now. They try, they might break our vow. We know singing only brings us joy. It is not a toy. We travel far and now I know you well. Where we are bound, I'm not sure I can tell. But in sacred places we will surely dwell. Excuse me. I never meant to impose my will. I should have learned to remain still, as the constant wind that stirs until you feel that you can almost fly. If you don't feel it, maybe you should try, or let it pass you by. We travel far and now I know you well. Where we are bound, I'm not sure I can tell. But in sacred places we would surely dwell. We travel far and now I know you well. But in sacred places we would surely dwell. Hear my voice when you feel weak. Live a while, let reason speak. No heart is ever truly lost. The peace you gave is just the cost. It's love inside that stirs your search for home. You're not alone. Yes, we've traveled far and now I know you. Where we are bound, I'm not sure I can tell. But in sacred places we would surely dwell. Yes, we would surely dwell. Thank you. I've just got to tune up because I'm going to sing a song now. I've probably sung in this clubhouse sometime in the last 40 years or so, but I haven't sung it for 20 years, so hopefully it'll just go swimmingly, as they usually do, you know, when you haven't sung songs for a while. I shall have to... Come on, you little sobs, tune up. It's no good playing the guitars out of tune, is there? Just like that. These professional musicians, you know, who play stuff in orchestras and stuff, can spend ages tuning up. I can spend 2 minutes, can't I? I think, well, for this song, I think we're close enough. When I first came to Herefordshire, I started playing about a bit, as I always did all my life, because I was really a very badly behaved boy. That sounds alright, doesn't it? Nice G there. Yes, I became very slightly notorious within a few months, and there was this guy in Prestine called Brutus, Elwyn Bennett, and he used to run the local discos and bands and what have you, and I joined a band and then I played a few bits, and one night he booked me into the Norton Hotel in Knighton, and he billed me as the amazing Arthur Hyde. So, well, and I turned up there with a little electric guitar, me on my own, and it was full of rockers who going, come on, give us some status quo, man. I only knew things like Beatles songs and stuff like that, you know. So I wrote this song in commemoration, and as John Hussey will often tell you, here he comes, amazing. Times a year I do appear for a pittance, I might add, and people come from far and wide and go home feeling sad, sailing out for home when the day is done. They all wonder why they cry. Well, I could have told them all for naught, 'cause the amazing Arthur Hyde. Oh, they lie about Arthur Hyde. They told you all that he was tall, but the truth is plain to see. Amazingly, he's just like you and me. My agent, he got £50 for thinking of my name. The promoter said, with a name like that, we don't want you here again. So I went my merry way down south, trying to hitch a ride, but nobody ever cares to stops at the amazing Arthur High. Oh, they like, this is the chorus, about Arthur High. They told you all that he was cold, but the truth is plain to see. Amazingly, he's just like you and me. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-dum. The shoes I wear I've worn for years and the soles are getting thin. I'm not surprised where I appear, they only charge 2 bits to get in. Well, I went my merry way down south, trying to hitch a ride, but nobody ever cares to stop the amazing Arthur High. And this is the chorus, now I want to hear you sing it! Oh, they lied about Arthur High. They told you all that he was told, but the truth is plain to see. Amazingly, he's only 5'3".
Wonderful, thank you very much, Arthur. Right, okay, next up we have John. I shall test the chairs to make sure they're suitable. They're both actually quite warm. Come on, John.
Yeah, they are.
Music stand? Play with us on? Oh, thank you very much. Happy there? Would you like the light on there? It's not very big.
Oh, no, I'd probably.
You can sit.
Let me see. I need to.
Go up a bit.
That's about it, yeah.
That's more like it. Thank you very much. Thank you. John, everybody.
Well, I haven't got a story to tell about this song. I can't tell you anything much about it at all, except I like it. In my life I've seen sorrow, heartache and pain. I've been burned by the sunshine, I've been drowned in the pouring rain. Had too many lovers and not enough love. I've been tried and convicted of things that I'm not guilty of. I was locked in a prison till you came and set me free. So how can you say you're no good for me now that the magic has gone? You just want to walk away, nothing left to say anyway, now that the magic has gone. There's no sense in holding on, baby, now that the magic has gone. You know, love can be tender, love can be cruel. It can smile like an angel while it treats you just like a fool. It captures and haunts you until you give in, and it stacks the dice against you in a game that you never can win. Just when I was thinking Lady Luck was here with me, you tell me it's over, say it's time for breaking free. Now that the magic has gone, you just wanna walk away. Nothing left to say anyway. Now that the magic has gone, there's no sense in holding on, baby, now that the magic has gone. I won't try to hold you down, my mind tells me to let go, but my heart keeps asking how. There's no prizes for the loser, only the winner takes a purse. Some say love's a blessing, but to me it's just a curse. Now that the magic has gone, you just wanna walk away. Nothing left to say anyway. Now that the magic has gone, there's no sense in holding on, baby, now that the magic has, now that the magic has gone, you just wanna walk away. Nothing left to say anyway. Now that the magic has gone. I don't know. Joe Cocker sung it, yeah. I can't remember who wrote it. I did read it once somewhere. Somebody's version I didn't like much.
I'll look it up on Google, mate.
Yeah, look it up on Google, yes. Everything's on Google, isn't it? I'll try and do this. A little lullaby I wrote for somebody.
Wonderful. Right, may I invite Greg back to the stage? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, Greg, everybody.
John, that was beautiful, thank you. The most you'll get out of me is 3 or 4 chords, but that was absolutely beautiful to listen to. Thank you. Anyway, a bit of a sing-along, if you can, with the chorus. You'll all know this one.
Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 Mama, put these guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. Long black cloud is coming down. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. 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 There's a whiskey bandit coming down the hill. You think he's running, but he's lying still. Mama don't like me, my bankbook ain't big enough. But we got married, so it's hard. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door.
Hey, thank you. Well, I'm going to give this one a go. It's another new one. But following on from Brian's theme of the sailor, I'm hoping to raise a lot of money for the RNLI with this song. Okay, but we'll see. So apologise, RNLI, if it doesn't go really well. But there we go. Anyway, so the theme is receiving the distress signal, and then the call out, and then everybody coming in, all the personnel from everywhere into the boat shed to get into the boat, down the slipway, and then out into the dark and stormy night. to go and save somebody. But anyway, we're going to give it a go, and then after all of this happens, they're just waiting again to go back out again. Lots of respect for the RNLI.
Throw some money in.
No, I was going to say, actually, you said money. I was going to say, could everybody give 10 pence? Because I'm planning on singing this song a lot of times. If there were 10 people in here who give me £100,000 each, that would be the million. But that's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. So my point is, if everybody paid, you said money, if everybody paid 10 pence, no more than 10 pence, I'm going to sing it lots of times and I'm going to raise £1 million. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, depends how good it is. Anyway, here we go.
Thank you, great. Right, well, goodness knows that hopefully none of us ever need it, but I'm going to put this glass on the table over there if you want to put some money in for Greg's song, so we can give it to his R&I. Fabulous. So, may I reintroduce Lucy and David, who are going to turn up as David, then Lucy, and then David and Lucy together to finish off our second half. So, David!
I mentioned that we were at the seaside And one of the things I heard about a week before that was something about rock. So most of you, I hope, know what seaside rock is, something that you eat. And most of the rock around the UK used to be made by about 20 odd family firms in Blackpool. And now there's only 10. And they're trying to get rock to, I think it's called protected status. And the reason that there's a decline in the number of families manufacturing is because it's coming from China. It's coming from China. It made a lot of dentists very, very wealthy, by the way. Anyway, just to continue in the seaside theme, I don't want to leave you hanging about the little boy Albert and who got ate by the lion. So
we don't care.
Shut up. Anyway, this one is called The Return of Albert. Right. You've heard how young Albert Ramsbottom in the zoo up at Blackpool one year, with a stick and horse's head handle, gave a lion a poke in the ear. The name of the lion was Wallace. The poke in the ear made him wild. And before you could say, Bob's your uncle, he'd up and he'd swallowed the child. He was sorry the moment he'd done it. With children he'd always been chums. And besides, he'd no teeth in his noddle, and he couldn't chew Albert onto gums. He could feel the lad moving inside him as he lay on his bed of dried ferns, and it might have been little lad's birthday. He wished him such happy returns. But Albert kept kicking and fighting till Wallace arose feeling bad and felt it were time that he started to stage a comeback for the lad. So with his head down in a corner, on his front paws he started to walk, and he coughed and he sneezed and he gargled till Albert shot out like a cork. Old Wallace felt better directly, and his figure once more became lean. But the only difference with Albert was his face and his hands were quite clean. Meanwhile, Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom had gone home to tea feeling blue. Ma says, I feel down in the mouth like. Pa says, I bet Albert does too. Said Ma, it just goes for to show you that the future is never revealed. If I thought we was going to lose him, I'd have not had his boots soled and healed. Let's look on the bright side, said Father. What can't be helped must be endured. Every cloud has a silver lining, and we did have young Albert insured. A knock at the door came that moment, as Father these kind words did speak. 'Twas the man from the Prudential. He'd called for his twopence per person per week. When Father saw who had been knocking, he laughed, and he kept laughing on. That the young man said, what's there to laugh at? Pa said, you'll laugh and all when you know. Excuse him for laughing, said Mother, but really things happen so strange. How Albert's been ate by a lion. You've got to pay us for a change. Said the young fella from the Prudential, now come, let's understand this. You don't mean to say that you've lost him? Ma says, oh no, we know where he is. When the young man had heard all the details, a bag from his pocket he drew, and he paid them with interest and bonus the sum of £9, 4 and 2. Pa had scarce got his hand on the money when a face at the window they see, and Mother said, hey, look, it's Albert, and Father says, aye, it would be. Young Albert came in all excited and started his story to give, and Pa says, I'll never trust lions again, not as long as I live. The young fella from the Prudential to pick up the money began, and Father says, hey, just a moment, don't be in a hurry, young man. Then giving young Albert a shilling, he said, pop off back to the zoo. Here's your stick with the horse's head handle. Go and see what the tigers can do. Thank you.
I'm going to do one silly song and then we'll do something together. And it's not the one I said I was going to do. What's it called? Can't remember what it's called. I have often heard it said from my father and my mother, going to a wedding is the makings of another. If it be true, then I'll go without a bidding, 'cause it's I'll start again. Oh dear me. A Maid in the Garret, that's what it's called. I just had to get to the end of the chorus then. I have I've often heard it said from my father and my mother that going to one is the makings of another. If it be true, then I'll go without a bidding, and it's kind Providence, won't you send me to a wedding? Oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? Ah, well, there's my sister Jean, she's not handsome or good looking, scarcely 16, and a fella she was courting. Now she's 24 with a son and a daughter. Here am I, 45, and I've never had an offer. Oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? I can cook and I can sew, I can keep the house right tidy. Don't say anything. Rise up in the morning and get the breakfast ready. There's nothing in this wide world would make my heart so cheery as a wee fat manny who would call me his own dearie. Oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? So come tinsman or come tradesman, come tinker or come tailor, come fiddler, come dancer, come soldier or come sailor, come rich man, come poor man, come fool or come witty, come any man at all that would marry me for pity. Oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? Well, I'll away home, 'cause there's nobody heeding, there's nobody pleading, there's nobody heeding to poor old Lucy's pleading. I'll away home to me own weaved garret. If I can't get a man, then I'll surely get a parrot. Oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? And it's oh dear me, how will it be if I die an old maid in the garret? Got there in the end. Come on, let's give one further. You made me feel brave enough to get my flute out. Just to give us a note, really.
I say, like buses, none come along, and then also got two flutes in one night. So.
I'll just play the tune, shall I?
Okay. Again, mentioning we were at a family weekend, and it was this, my father died 4 years ago, and I'd had quite a tempestuous relationship with my dad, but not long before he died, a few years before, we somehow seemed to put all that aside. One of the things we found out was that his grandma and granddad and his mum were Irish, and nobody knew, and then we saw photographs of them on holiday. And at that time, his grandma and granddad came from Ireland, and so we'd like to sing and play this. Please join in. It's the parting glass.
So raise your glasses.
Raise your glasses at the end as well.
Empty or full. I'll just. We've got more chance of pitching it if I actually play it first.
Go on. Of all the money that e'er I had, I have spent it in good company. Oh, and all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. I'm going to drop it down now. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good Good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health whatever befalls. Then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it fell unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health whatever befalls. Then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. But since it fell unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all.
So fill to me.
So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health whatever befalls. Then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. Good night and joy be to you all. Thank you.
I've got some terrible news. That's the end of Folk Club.